Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another stream. This is Professor Roadblock. It is good to see everybody, and you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, the stream's starting a little bit earlier than it's supposed to, and you're right, it is. I had a little bit of time tonight to get things going a little bit early, and I also missed stream last Wednesday due to the tournament that we went down and ran, and so I wanted to kind of pay it forward by getting on stream a little bit early tonight, and also the game I've been playing has been absolutely awesome, and I just want to get a little bit of extra time playing that game tonight. So, if you looked at the thing down below, you will see that we are not playing Tears of the Kingdom right now. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy XVI. Now, if you were here at the start of the channel, Final Fantasy XIV was the first game that I ever streamed. That's an MMO. We did that a little bit for one of my classes that I was teaching, but this is the newest installment, single-player game in the Final Fantasy series, one of my favorite franchises of all time. Tell you what, as a video game fan, I'm eating good this year because Zelda's probably my favorite franchise top to bottom, and Final Fantasy is probably my second franchise top to bottom. So Final Fantasy gets a game in June, and Zelda got a game in May, so that is pretty fantastic. Let's see, from chat we have what's good from Cam3181. I think, and you let me know, Cam, I figured this out last time after you popped in and left. I think I used to know you as C-Zone, and I didn't realize that your username had changed. So I did not shout you out or realize who you were last time you were in here. And for that, I apologize, my friend. Welcome back. I'm going to be switching over to... Hold on a minute. I was talking and you guys couldn't see me. That was my bad. I will be... what was I going to say? Yeah, I forgot my train of thought. I'll be flipping over to the game here in just a moment, but I was letting Stream Raiders update in the background, and I have a feline who just unplugged my phone, so give me just a second, and I'll be ready to go here in just a moment. All right, pal. We're going to go hang out over here. All right. Should be back and ready to go. So yeah, we're going to be starting this game and the stream just a little bit early. As we go through some things tonight, I will be talking about the tournament and how things went with that. Overall, it was a really successful event. A little bit smaller turnout than we were expecting, but it was a fantastic event nonetheless. We had a lot of great competition going on, lots of smooth sailing from all of the tournament operations, so all of that was good, and I can gladly talk about that here in just a few moments. But while you guys are here, let's get Stream Raiders going, and then we can hop right into Final Fantasy XVI. Now, with FF16, I did play a little bit off stream. This isn't going to be a strictly stream game. So as I hop into the game itself, I'll give you guys a little bit of a short recap for the story so far. It's actually been a fantastic story, incredible voice acting. It's just been the whole 9 yards. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we'll top in and do a little bit of Stream Raiders, which should pop up for you guys. It's not popping up for me. Oh, that's why. Give me a moment here. Let's try that, and then let me know if it pops up. There goes Stream Raiders. Although my PlayStation controllers are going to do no good for controlling Stream Raiders. Oh, that's right. We were on a 5-skull battle that I thought we were going to tear through, and we actually lost it just a little bit. Let's continue. Ooh, it's going to be dicey, but you know what? We'll try the 5-skull battle once to start. And then if we're struggling or there's not enough people dropping units here in the battle, then we will transition to a new map. I'm going to start by placing my units on the left side here. If everybody wants to go ahead and place your units around me, you might need a couple healers, might need a couple tanks, but we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to drop my level 18 warrior down there on the left side. It looks like this purple area is a defensive zone, so the enemies will not leave that box. So let's take out these couple of orcs that are on the outside first before we move in and try to take out Orc Kong. All right, so let me flip over to the game here. One of the things you'll notice, I am playing this on my PS5. My monitor is pretty old, and so it may look better for you guys, it may not. For me, it's running at 1080p, which isn't bad, but the game looks phenomenal on my TV right over there, and it just looks okay. It looks pretty dated over here. I probably have the stream kicked down to about 30 FPS as well, But let me know if there's anything that makes it look like hot garbage, and I will try to fix it. But I think it'll look fine. Here's the shortest recap that I can give. I don't want to go into a long-winded explanation on the backstory. You play as a character named Clive. Um, Clive is the lord of a royal family. At the beginning of the game, you're finishing his training. Your first mission is that you're going off with your father and your brother as they go out on this little journey. The night of that expedition, the first night, everybody's up at this castle. They're celebrating, they're drinking, they're having a good time, and assassins show up to try to kill your father and your brother. They do kill your father, and as they attempt to kill your brother, he transforms into this giant phoenix, basically lays waste to the entire castle, and then it's presumed that he is dead as well. I don't know if that's true or not, but it certainly seems that way. Clive thinks that's the case. You then get a time jump to 13 years later. Clive has been captured and turned into a soldier for the same people that killed his family, and he ends up running into an old family friend of his named Jill. He was tasked with killing this target. When he went to kill her, he realized it was Jill and he couldn't do it. And so now you're kind of going out and about trying to figure out what's going on in the world. And that's about the shortest I can do. If you have any questions, let me know. But this game has been absolutely fantastic so far. It is definitely an action game. I wouldn't really call it, I mean, you could call it an action RPG, but it plays much more like a Devil May Cry than it does an old school turn-based Final Fantasy. So it's a little bit more like Kingdom Hearts, a little bit more like Final Fantasy VII Remake, that sort of game. Let's see, do we go straight for the objective? Let's check out what's going on up here. Ooh, and hold on, I need to move chat just a little bit. Let's try that. Okay. I got stuck on the pole. Oh, my audio's out of sync. I'll fix that in a second. There we go. It actually looks like it fixed itself. Okay. We'll just kind of snake around this way and go towards the objective. How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody else pick this up and play it? Anybody else a Final Fantasy fan? Yes, I am planning on finishing Tears of the Kingdom. I am this close to it. I'm basically going to do the last temple, collect the memories, and finish out the main story. I don't know if I'm going to do that on stream or off, but tonight I've been really hooked on the little bit of this game I got to play, and I wanted to play some more of it. Let's do an AoE attack there, take care of all of them. One of the really cool things about this is this game isn't really a button masher. I can run up to enemies and just mash square like this, but you'll notice what I'm doing is I'm tapping square and then triangle. Ooh, never mind, I executed him. Tapping square and then triangle, and when you basically every time you hit with square, you can hit triangle to do a magic burst with your sword. It kind of reminds me of the trigger pull from Final Fantasy VIII, where you'd strike with your melee attack and then pull the trigger. And so it creates this really fun rhythm to combat. Your main character is Clive. The dog with me is Torgal. He's a childhood dog friend of ours. It's actually Jill's dog. Let's pet him. He's a good boy. And then the other guy that's with us is Sid. Every Final Fantasy game has a Sid. And this is the Sid for this game. Sid is known as a dominant. So in this world, there are special people called dominants that can control these giant beings. And so he is the one that controls the being known as Ramu, who's an electric, like lightning god. And we are on our way to find the man who we believe killed our father and brother. Our brother, I guess. Compared to other traditional Final Fantasy games, you don't have a full party like you do. So it's not like I have 3 or 4 party members and I switch between them. You play as Clive the entire game, but sometimes other characters will join you and they'll fight on their own. Torgal is with me right now, and I think he's with me through most of the game because I can actually issue some commands to him. But Sid fights completely on his own. I've already had a couple other guest characters that fought on their own as well. Hmm. So again, we came here looking for the guy that killed our brother, but the place seems abandoned. Let's go this way. Oh, there's somebody. Sounded to me like it was over this way. The music in this game has been phenomenal, just like every other Final Fantasy game.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer. Enough of your barking, dog. About time. Stand back. Who the hell are you? Clive! Thought you weren't coming. You still alive, Gav? Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but... I thought you were joking. It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone? No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived. Was a dominant among them? Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign. I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Let's go. Should have sent Torgal after him. Sick him, boy. There is no sprint button. You'll just start moving faster on your own sometimes.
Any word from the scouts? Not yet, my lady. But we are the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before he sees our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
That's not good. That's even worse.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
This game's very Game of Thrones.
Look what we have here, boys. An imperial bearer. But I was getting bored.
So I'm pretty sure she's a dominant as well. She has the power of the wind, so she's probably the Garuda dominant. Yep, there's Garuda. With the music. Oh, it's Charada, not Garuda. Okay. I don't know what Charada is. That's a new.
What is that thing? It means what I think it does. Sid hasn't explained.
Oh, geez, I'm getting wrecked. Ugh. There we go. I staggered her. This fight's going pretty well. We get her in one cycle? Now close. There we go. Got her. Give me just a moment. One of the felines need to use the bathroom. All right, what do we get? What's the cleric's medallion do? Increases healing potency of potions by 20%. Yes, please.
You've got some fighting, even for a branded. Look who's here to save the day.
I think Sid's who she was looking for.
Recruit all of your charges.
What we call you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Hey, thanks for the epic evil queen. Fairy.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Lane. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I said Gab. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
So this game came out on Thursday, which was the first day of our tournament. So I got a notification on my phone that it was installed and ready to play, but I couldn't touch it until I came back. So I've been anticipating this game for a long, long time. And then the demo came out, and I heard the demo was fantastic, but I didn't play it, and that just built up the hype for it in the last week or so.
It wasn't about bears at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Getting with us and keep a monster like that under our roof. No offence. When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone will break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't help when we can, though.
And that I'll drink to.
Come hear the tale of your deeds on the hill, whose tale runs 1,000 unslain patternful, 100 full legions beyond dragging there, watched as a million foes turned tail and fled, his onset his mountains should stand as a tell, swords august lovers for
Listen, Clive.
and
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then.
This radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift.
This is the person that killed Clive's brother, because his brother was the Phoenix.
Perhaps you're distracted.
Looks like the lips are desynced. The audio is desynced.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And Mr.
When I get
Watson,
control
I
of the
can't
game
leave
again, I'll
you
try to
yet.
fix it.
Clyde doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
When you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't.
Right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clyde. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
All right, give me just a second. It's a very slight desync.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
So give me just a sec. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close out of this and close out of this. And then I'm going to temporarily deactivate the Elgato. And then I'm going to reactivate the Elgato. And then we'll create a projector so I can see. Let's see if that's any better.
He's the owner of the tunnel, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kit.
All right, are there any side quests here? No.
What can I interest you in today?
Yeah, I think it's not as good as what I have. What does this do? No. I guess I have a lot more money though right now than I just had, so I can afford some of this. You can buy this crap from them. Ooh, that's nice. Wow, that orchestrion music scrolls. The music. So there's a jukebox in your hideaway. The money those things cost is a lot.
I hope it's to your
Buy one
liking.
of those. Am I gonna spend $630 for an upgrade of 2? Maybe I will.
Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight. Any friendly innkeeper is a friend of mine. You're always welcome here in Lostmead.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
No side quests. Just so one of the things that they just told me, I don't know if I can go here now or not. Yep, yeah, fast travel points. And they were telling me that the blacksmith just got some new things, so I might actually travel to that shop real quick and see if the blacksmith can help me out. And we'll come back. Oh, maybe it wasn't the black. Oh, yep, yep. Okay, so what sort of stuff is she gonna sell me?
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Nope. Oh, it's okay.
Is that all?
Let's see what this bad guy's got.
So would it be?
Okay.
That it?
Whoops, I want to see if I can reinforce what I do have. Let's see. That.
Thank me later.
What do I have equipped? This one? I could get the broadsword to... I already have the broadsword at +2. But if I get the longsword to +2, I'm all the way up to 115. I think we are going to do that. Now, what is it going to cost to craft the longsword? Why just buy the longsword and then upgrade it?
That should do you.
What's the... So there's a heart icon over there. Does it give me max HP? It gives me 5 extra max HP. Alright, I'm gonna go back and buy the longsword and the bracelet that I didn't buy.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It's rubbing me blind, you know. It better all be here.
We'll go upgrade them both, and then we'll go back. And this will be perfect time to
Same for you, dear. Your best work, but it'll do.
do Stream Raiders.
You can thank me later.
Yo.
That should do you.
Perfect. Literally perfect timing. We're actually gonna, even though the loading time's really fast, we're gonna fast travel back to Lost Wing, and then we'll do Stream Raiders. That's a lot faster loading than Tears is. But what do you expect? We're looking at Switch versus PS5. All right, let's go over to Stream Raiders, see what we can do. Ooh, we've got a total of 3 units. That is not looking very good. We'll give it a shot anyway. Now, the units we have are crazy strong. So Caledon Phoenix might take this for us anyway. But that's all gonna depend on how strong his units are for this boss fight. Oh, wow. I think those 2 units alone are strong enough to do it, plus those guys are just standing there. Oh, man. I did not expect us to win with 3 units. Yeah, Caledon Phoenix is gonna win. Let's take the Rogue Scrolls and the Musketeer skin, which I probably won't use. And we're on a brand new map. Let's go to this one school battle. So I think the way the eggs work is if you're the first person to get to the egg, it becomes yours. So we'll start here and grab the Carnotaurus egg, and then if somebody wants to put a couple units over here, you might be able to snag the other eggs, and then we'll go after the spiders and dinosaurs and such. Good stuff. All right.
Oi, how about some light over here?
Where's this guy I'm supposed to talk to? Oh, right there.
Quentin, my good man, it seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where'd you find that one?
Why, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. But he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows. I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards. And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire? A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer.
Look, I got drunk one night and got a stupid tattoo. Don't call attention to it.
Words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You'll find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means. What it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
So, anybody who has the innate ability to use magic without a crystal or stone um, is identified and marked with that tattoo, that brand that you see on Clive's face. So he wasn't born with it. When he got captured by the Imperials and they found out he could use magic, they gave him that brand. So anybody that you see with that tattoo on their face has been branded because they can naturally or innately use magic. And for whatever reason, a lot of them are treated as slaves and put to labor, likely because they can use magic to accomplish mundane tasks. Like there's a spot where I saw them watering plants or trimming bushes or doing very physical manual labor type jobs. And again, it's a lot cheaper to have a person do it than to use expensive crystals to generate and use magic instead. So instead of it being viewed as this wonderful gift for most people, the ability to use magic is seen as a curse and you're branded and treated as a second class citizen. Pretty interesting.
Master Quentin took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge
Waloed is the Empire, I believe. So here you can see somebody using magic with a crystal, and so he probably doesn't have a mark on his face. Yep. We go up here. I think we do. One of the things that I think is really cool about this game is it's set in the year like 783, and it's like so it's like true like Middle Ages type fantasy here. And obviously the use of magic and stuff is quite unrealistic. But what things that would be really realistic to an early time period like this is that there's no electricity. So the only light you'll ever get are from lanterns and torches and sunlight and all of that stuff. And they call attention to it early in the story in a kind of this fun, subtle way. So it's pretty interesting, pretty cool. Some Final Fantasies are very high tech, you know, like Final Fantasy VII is very steampunk, and Final Fantasy X has a lot of tech in it. This one, there was a reference last time that I played where Sid talked about an airship that may have existed, but said it's not in the air anymore. So even the idea of like air travel is pretty foreign.
That a hanged man I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Gruger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but
But
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
what makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have them, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble for us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your
Or,
services.
huh?
The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Is it at least a nice floor, like a solid oak or a cedar or maybe pine? I don't know what's a soft wood that would be good for sleeping. I imagine oak's pretty hard. Maybe like a birch. Not stone, is it? I'm gonna open the menu just to see if there's any side quests. Doesn't look like it unless one pops up on our way out. So we're just gonna leave straight away. So, I didn't stream last Wednesday because like I said, I was out of town for a tournament. So, I served as an event manager with a couple of my colleagues from the esports scene, the high school esports scene in Iowa, and we ran what was called the Meet Your Destiny tournament. This is the second time we've done it. We did it the same time last year. Last year was a 2-day tournament. We ran Super Smash Brothers, we ran Mario Kart, we ran League of Legends, and we ran Rocket League. And it was an absolute blast, lots of fun. Free admission. Last year it was high school only. That was kind of something we overlooked because we were all high school coaches at the time, and so we offered like a high school tournament. But we wanted to come back bigger and better, and so we ran both high school and community tournaments that anybody could play in. And we expanded the event to 3 days, and we added Overwatch in there. And like I mentioned at the head of the stream, participation was a little lower than we had been hoping for, but the tournaments were still a great time for the people that were there. And so we're going to be meeting here soon. We're going to be meeting here soon to kind of reflect and think about what our plans are going to be for next year to make it an even bigger event, better event, even more community oriented than it's already been. So I think that's going to be pretty sick. A couple of my students got paid to go work at the event, and so they got to put those skills they've been working on in class to actual paid work, which is super cool. And yeah, it was a good time. A busy couple of days. Some highlights. We had the League of Legends tournament was actually one of the most attended and had an insane losers final match. You can go find the match on FHS Esports on YouTube. But the short version is that in the losers final, one of the teams was down to a single blow on their Nexus to be out of the tournament, and they stopped the Gwen from attacking the Nexus, and then they turned around and pushed immediately afterwards and won. It was the most insane thing I've seen in League in a long time. And then there was also an arcade tournament that went on. So there's a tournament where we were playing Pac-Man, and we were playing Tetris. And I ended up going pretty far in the Pac-Man tournament. I didn't win it. I didn't win the cool big 3-foot trophy, but I had a really, really great time playing and participating in that one. We as event managers didn't participate in the console and PC tournaments, but the arcade tournament was actually run by a guest that we brought with us, and so we played as well. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was 5 minutes of Pac-Man. Highest score on the cabinet wins, and there were 2 cabinets side by side, and we both went at the same time. It was really cool. The strategy for winning in Pac-Man in those 5 minutes is definitely try to get as many ghosts eaten as possible, because if you manage to eat all 4 ghosts in a single round of power pellets, you get 3,000 extra points, and that's a ton. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. You can get an ability that deflects magic, but I can only equip 2 abilities right now, and so I have the other one equipped. Let's see, what are some of the highlights? The person that won the Pac-Man tournament is somebody who's coming to come play for MCC next year, so that was pretty fun. High schooler won the Tetris tournament, so that was really cool. He'd been practicing quite a bit just that weekend and realized he might have a shot at it, and he did really well. There was a group from Marshalltown. There was a student from Marshalltown who's coming to MCC next year who won the high school Smash tournament. And then another group from Marshalltown that ended up winning the Overwatch tournament. So that was really cool. Yeah. God, the animations in this game are so sick. what I love is with your sword attacks and your magic attacks, if you hold the button, you can buffer a charge. But the cool thing is, when that charge is buffered, I can still dodge, I can thrust, I can do all sorts of things, and I don't sacrifice that magic charge. So if you get really into the swing of things, you can find a short opportunity to build up that charge, and then you can hold it uh, and release it when you want to without fear of like losing it when you dash or block an attack, which is really dope.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge.
Ah, we're gonna do the old going through the sewers trick.
We both know why I'm here. What is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property,
They have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are or who you are. Our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I'll use the power I've been given to show people there is.
He's got lightning powers, which are pretty dope. This game is not open world. As you can see, I'm fast traveling between different zones and maps, but it's not open world. And I'm honestly, I don't know if there's a part of the game where it becomes more open world, but I am absolutely fine with this game not being open world. After just coming off Tears of the Kingdom, something with a little bit more structure, I'm totally fine with. I want to know about Benedicta. Ooh. Were they lovers? Colleagues? Interesting. Every shot so far, the moon's been full, so now it's a sliver. And also, there's like a red star or something next to the moon that they've shown multiple times. So I'm curious to know what that's about. All right, let's go to Kaer Norvent. This game, top to bottom, just absolutely screams Game of Thrones in terms of its style, right? Gritty, dark fantasy, lots of murder, lots of death, espionage, and conspiracy, and the map. I mean, Game of Thrones didn't invent that stuff, right? But this very much feels that way.
The
Ooh, there
Lone has fallen.
are fantasy races.
No
They
bother.
were lovers.
Engulf the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Wait a minute. I said, yeah, this isn't Sid. This is the king. She's sleeping with the king.
Realm with each passing day, the land starved of the ether that gives it life, and as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we
Said Game of
wage for
Thrones.
possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
So you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Final Fantasy has never had a spicy love scene like this, to my knowledge. Final Fantasy XIV has some scene.
First entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was
You still jealous, King?
yours. Is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Also, just so you're aware, there's a scene earlier in the game where she gets quite friendly with a different dominant.
Hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege.
So I think she's playing this guy like a flute. Or she might have been playing the other guy like a flute. I don't know. Like a skin flute. Ayo!
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Should have said fiddle.
Inside the carriage.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
Unless that was more of a flash. Well, yeah, it had to have been a flashback. She's here right now. But I don't know how long ago that was. But yeah, in one of the first scenes you see with her, she's macking on the dominant for Titan. So I don't know if she's playing the long con and romancing all these dudes, or if that was something that happened a little bit further back. Ah, yes, the classic RPG dungeon, the sewers. See, there we go. Because he's not a dominant to fire, at least if he is, they haven't shown that in the game yet. But he is from the same family as the Phoenix, who is the icon of fire. And so he has some fire magic that he can use. So because there's no electricity and we don't have a torch, he made one. You'll notice a lot of my abilities, Rising Flame, Scarlet Cyclone, my Sword Charge, those are all fire-based attacks. Now, I don't know story-wise how it goes, but I do know that Clive gets the ability to control the other elements as well, so... there must be something special about him. This music is so good. Huh. 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 Good job, Torgal. There's a trophy for petting Torgal 5 times. I've pet him twice. It may not let me pet him here. But if you notice the heart icon pops up and I don't do it, tell me to pet that dog. Also, you can pet the dog in Final Fantasy XVI. You can't pet the dog in Tears of the Kingdom. So, I don't know. To me, I think that makes Final Fantasy XVI superior to Tears. Come at me. Your AoE. There we go. I missed. The rhythm of like tapping square then tapping triangle feels so good. I saw some people complaining that the combat's just mash square, mash square, mash square, which I mean, I can just mash square. And I probably still get through most of the encounters, but it is not meant to be played that way. So if you pick this up and start playing it, please don't just mash square. Do those timings like this. If you're having a little bit of trouble getting the timing, there's a training grounds where you can do it with a visual indicator.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Oh, let's see. Can we go out the window? Nope. Oh, here we go. We can go out this window, maybe. I think Clive's character design is pretty badass. I mean, you could say he's generic, and you're not wrong. But I do like his armor. I like the little sash around his leg. I like that he's kind of dressed in black. He is, I mean, if you look at Final Fantasy protagonists, they've got like mid-length, kind of spiky hair. His hair's not really spiky, but kind of that sort of hair, the dark color. I mean, he looks kind of like a more grown-up version of Noctis from Final Fantasy XV, or he looks kind of like Squall or any other generic protagonist, I guess. But I don't know, I like him, and his voice actor's phenomenal. I read an article that said that the guy, I need to look up his name, but the voice actor who does Clive said he put his heart and soul into this role, and at the same time that he was doing the voice lines for Clive, he was dealing with the death of his own father. His father had recently passed away, and so there was a lot of raw emotion that came out in his performance. And Clive as a character does deal with loss. He lost his father, who he didn't seem to be too upset about. But the scene where, at the beginning of the game, where Joshua gets murdered in front of him, he is so raw and emotional, and you can hear it in his voice, and it's incredible. Oops, they were too far away. All right, you're a caster, I think. You need to go. I like that the game tells you when more enemies show up, because when you get locked on and focused on a fight, it feels really cheap to get hit in the back from an enemy that you didn't know spawned in. So I love that. Okay, that's it for that fight. See if there's any other goodies out here to collect. Oh, one of the abilities that I have that I haven't really been using is you can taunt enemies. I don't know if there's much of a use to that or not, but if you target a specific enemy, you can whistle at them and they'll come at you. No, I'm not using. So when you pre-order the game, you get a couple accessories. Oh, hold on a second. Oh. These guys are fun to fight. Oh, he blew fire at me. All right, ready for this? Damn, I thought we might get him. There we go. And Stream Raiders popped in the middle of that fight. This game, and a lot of Final Fantasies do this, right? I think Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, all the PS1 era ones certainly do. they will throw mini boss or boss at you left and right. So you do a little bit of like trash enemies that are pretty easy to take out, and then very frequently, like I'm maybe 4 hours into the game, and I've already fought. So the first encounter, you do a bunch of goblins and you fight what you think is the boss, and then they send you into a real boss right after that. And I've had that same situation happen multiple times, and it's just awesome the way the pace keeps changing. All right, Stream Raiders, this should be easier as long as Caledon's still with us, Timmy's with us. We should be able to rock and roll. See, Timmy threw down a couple units so we can try to snag those dinosaurs. So let's do it. All right, there we go. Yeah, we have all those dinosaurs. This should be pretty easy. And we got that one. Oh, no, they got that one, I think. Oh, and they got one of the flyers, too. Here we go, Broncos. Here we go. Heyo. There you go, Timmy. You got 20 coins in your pocket. 2 skull battle. Let's rock and roll. Oh my. I think these are neutral, right? Defend this unit. Oh. Defend this unit from the enemy or they will begin to rampage after the kill. So we're trying to protect the brontosauruses from the enemy forces. So I'm going to put mine right here in... They're going to hatch a bunch of eggs too. We might want to set up like 3 points of defense. One here, and one here. And I think the first enemy that's going to hit one of them is either going to be him because he'll move fast. Or actually, these are all going to be pretty close. I'm going to put mine in the middle. But I'm going to make a note here on the map that we should probably put some units. Come on. Probably put some units here. Probably put some units here. So that'll be interesting if they start going and those brontosauruses start rampaging. It's like that scene in the first Jurassic World movie where they all are running to the dock. The volcano goes off. I think it's a volcano. I don't remember. Ooh, favor of fire. That looks like it's a thing, an accessory that will make one of my abilities better. Residual increases Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%. So we might change up some of our things here. I think we're going to turn off the XP boost because it seems a little bit... It was one of the pre-order things and it seems like it's a bit much. Potions, we don't need to increase those. That. I think I might... there's one of these. No. So one of the cool things about these accessories, right? If you read the descriptions, the yellow text descriptions for the Ring of Timely Focus, Evasion, Strikes, and Healing, these are all accessories they give you right at the beginning of the game. And if you choose to equip them, they make the game more accessible and easier, but you don't have to put them on, right? This one slows down time before you can evade an attack. This one makes it so Clive will automatically evade attacks. This one will make it so that instead of doing combos, I can simply press square instead of doing really complex things. And this one will automatically have me use a healing potion when I get low on HP. So I could throw those on if I'm really struggling or if I'm a young player or I just want the story, but if I want the challenge, I just don't use them. And yeah, so I thought about turning this one on. That way I don't have to tell Clive, or not Clive, Torgal what to do anymore, but that also eats up a slot. So let's change the XP ring out for the Scarlet Cyclone one. And then do I have enough points? So you get a bunch of abilities, and then it says you can master them. And I'm not exactly sure what mastering does, but what I think it does is once Clive learns the ability to use other elements, I think if he's mastered an ability, then he can mix and match, right? So I think if I just learn something without mastering it, I can only use it for if I have selected that elemental. But I think once I've got more than one, if I master them, I can use them whenever. I think. I don't think mastering increases damage or anything like that. But mastery. Oh, never mind. Mastery. It tells you what mastery does. Mastery extends the trigger window for your precision dodge. This one increases the distance, and it becomes stronger the further it goes. That's cool. What does mastery do for some of these? Increases distance, increases the number of hits, increases shockwaves. No. Oh, okay. So this one, mastery of Phoenix's abilities allows you to assign it to any icon. Yep. So I'm right on that. But these abilities are standard ones, so you can use them no matter which icon you have equipped. So that's a little bit different. Charge magic reduces charge time. Stomp increases kicks to 2. Swift recovery. It's already mastered. I don't know why I mastered it, but I did. Oh no, it masters by default. You can't master it. Burning blade. Speeds it up. Down thrust. Imbues it with fire. I think I want to do these two first. But I'll wait for now. I'll wait until some other cool ability pops up, because I'm doing fine as I am. Let's use a potion. You can only hold a maximum. So that's the other cool thing. Final Fantasy games, I used to do the thing, I'm sure a lot of players did, where you get a stock of like 99 potions or 99 high potions because you buy them, or the game throws a ton of money at you, or they throw potions at you. This one, you can only have so many. It's kind of like the Estus flasks in Dark Souls, right? I can only have so many charges on my potions. I can only have so many high potions. So there's no point in hoarding them, because you literally can't. And if you pick up a potion when your inventory's full, it'll just use the potion instead. So I didn't speed things up at all. Well guarded. Attacking an opponent from the front while it is guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate defenses. Certain abilities like Burning Blade and Charged Magic, as well as iconic abilities, can instantly break an opponent's guard. Okay. In other words, if they guard with a shield, charge my blade. I don't know if the punish. I don't know if the punish is always an insta kill or not. It's not. This is a ton of damage. It's a dogfight. Let's get the mage first. Ooh! Oh, I didn't know if they could fall off the edge or not. Heyo! I read a complaint that somebody had online. because I was looking at like spoiler-free impressions of the game, and they were saying that leveling up felt literally useless because you get like 2 attack power or 1 defense or whatever. Meanwhile, if you go buy a new weapon or get upgraded gear, then it increases your attack, defense, and other stats by a ton. And so they were like, "Why do you level up? You should just get better gear, and that's it." So I thought that was an interesting take. I feel like they kept the levels just because it's Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy would feel weird if you didn't level up, right? I don't know. No turn-based combat. Nope. It is full action-based. Plays like a Devil May Cry. Looks like Dragon Age 2 and 3. Yeah, it kind of does. You get Hawk vibes from Clive. You again.
A little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Well, it shall be requiring your services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together.
See, she's trying to play him too.
You need
The sexual politics are real.
your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak.
The voices are out of sync again on Streamlabs. I'll fix it in a minute.
To a leader who used me. Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want.
I promise the voices are synced perfectly, but
Please to stop.
Streamlabs is having some issues. It had an issue on Tears as well. I don't know why.
That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all.
Some slight latency with the capture card.
Then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you!
The frame rate's not not the game. It's my computer, because I only stream at 30, I think, because I'm streaming over Wi-Fi.
If you would stand
So the game actually looks far prettier than you're seeing in the cutscenes.
choice.
And again, they're desynced right now as well.
Sidolphus.
The game runs at you can set it for graphics or performance mode. It runs at a pretty solid 60. And I'm seeing it at 60, you guys aren't. Oh! I think the writing and the voice acting so far has been excellent. Uh-oh. The game also runs at a higher resolution than 1080, but I'm outputting to 1080 so it doesn't look as good. Need to be able to see both of them. Yeah, making me play without my glasses during the badass cutscene, that would have been... You can make me do it now during the boss fight? We'll take Karada out first and then go after her. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I can't see the other one. I don't like that. There we go. Alright, she's almost done. Oh. I can definitely see Final Fantasy XIV's design in this game. And like MMO design with the telegraphing. They're both doing it. Ooh, shit. I need to I need to take her out. Alright, I think she's done. If you've ever played like Devil May Cry or like old school God of War or Bayonetta, it's very much like that. They even just Square Enix even released like an interview last week, and they talked about how Platinum Games helped design some of the combat in this game. Oh my god, I'm getting... There we go. Crafting materials. Yep. Now, did Sid get it? Or is he good? Literally never played God of War, Assassin's Creed, or Devil May Cry. Any of them. Assassin's Creed, well, Assassin's Creed's a lot different in terms of combat. The more recent ones are kind of like this, I guess. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix the syncing. I'll fix it after this cutscene.
Remember, she has wings, you don't. What about you? Before or after I catch my breath? Sorry. Come on, Toggle.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna fix the desync. That should fix it for a little while. If it does it again, and I don't notice it, let me know.
She must be here somewhere.
Ooh, I don't use Heatwave much. Heatwave is good when there's a lot of spellcasters, and I've seen like 4 the whole game so far. So I'm sure they'll become more frequent. Cure. Some opponents will cast Cure to your allies. Defeat. Okay. So you're telling me to go back to you first. Good stuff. Oh, I can jump. Can I jump up there, though? No. Can I go around? We'll see. We'll see if we can get around.
Running out of tower.
Maybe. It looks like it might wrap around. Yep. Yep, there it is. And it was just a potion. Yep. GoPro Fro. Oh, go. Thank you. Let's see. Do we go this way? Oh my. Alright. There's a spellcaster. Oh, there it is. There's another one. Where are they? Right there. I don't remember the last time I played a character action game like this one. Well, actually, it probably would have been played God of War 2018. I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, but even that had some stuff where you could pause time and mess with menus like a traditional JRPG. This one doesn't. Played a little bit of Nier Automata. But yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, I guess you could count Zelda, but Zelda's combat's so basic that I wouldn't put it in the same level as this. Hello. Ooh. So this guy, this like assassin roguey type, he actually does a lot of abilities that ninjas use in Final Fantasy XIV, which is cool. Stagger. There we go. I got my timing off. I kept messing those up. Oof. Oof. And you can hit him right out of that teleport. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Where's that moon? Can't see it from here. Supposed to go up? Yeah. There's the moon. Whatever that red star is. Boss fight? It's a big open arena. There she is again. In this game throws mini bosses and bosses at you left and right, and I love it.
I confess I expected more from the old man.
I don't think Sid's dead just yet.
Unless from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer.
Oh, here we go.
Must I spell it out for you, Branded?
We get the Benedicta fight.
No one is listening. No one at all.
First true big boss of the game.
Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a combo. Ooh, you know what? Hold on a minute. I might switch to from Scarlet Cyclone to Heat Wave since. Oh, I can't change it. You can't change mid combat. That sucks. Being able to reflect her abilities back at her might have been good. I don't know, because she's not. She's like the lackey of the big boss. So I don't think they're going to make me lose to her. But maybe. Oh, I dodged into it. And again. Oh, damn. Oh, I used that too early. Damn it. I didn't realize she was about to be staggered. And so I used wasted my big ability before she got staggered. She's really low. Is this gonna... She's not gonna be done, though. Alright. She's gonna transform. You ready? Might not have to make him lose. Thanks. Alright, that's not full transformation. Oof. Hey, Targo! Let's go! That's right, fucking dog. You kill my dog and I will murder your ass. I'm gonna try pausing it real quick. Well, let me change it now. Nope. Damn it. Oh, I dodged too late. Ow. Oh, my. Can't hit her when she's there. Ooh, I thought if I got close to her, I might dodge it. Ooh! Need to stop spamming dodge. I do that in Dark Souls too. Ooh, I dodged too early. Here comes again. Ooh. Ooh. Jesus. Give me a second. Yeah! Ho ho ho! Oh my god! Let's go Torgal. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, that's a combo I can't get out of. Oh my god. Got her. She's still not done yet. I mean, it says defeated, but she's not dead. That wolf's a badass. That was insane. Oh, that's a good accessory. And the reason I say she's not dead yet is because she still hasn't actually fully transformed yet.
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was
Oh, maybe she is done because he's stealing her power. I don't think he meant to, but that's what's happening. He's having a heart attack. I wonder if he stole her powers or just now also can do her powers.
Enough of this.
Oh, she either got stolen or she's at least sapped.
She's gone. Give her back. Give her back. Give her back.
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done?
My lady, we need you here. What the hell is going on?
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do
Yeah, and I'll do the same to you, bitch. So don't get on my bad side.
I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse. I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, we're long gone. Damn it all.
Hi. Look, it's a Spider-Man reference. Oh, you guys might not be able to see the trophy pop up over my overlay. It said the trophy's name was With Great Power.
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace.
Is Stream Raiders ready to go?
As should we.
I didn't even hear it trigger. Oh yeah, the battle's ready to begin. Shit, that must happen during the boss fight. As soon as I get control, I'll swap over to Stream Raiders.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel. Go on. If they catch us leading a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Clive has claimed a portion of Garuda's essence. Attuning with Garuda not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's spells, but allows access to several new abilities, such as Gouge. Ability details can be found in the Abilities tab. Garuda's iconic feat, Deadly Embrace, can be used to draw smaller, lighter enemies toward Clive. The action can also topple larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches 50. Toppling an enemy in this manner can deal significant damage. Okay, sweet. Press L2 to cycle between them in real time. That's cool. Ability cooldown times for iconic abilities are displayed around. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, sweet. So, okay, that's really cool. That's going to change combat a lot. All right, Stream Raiders first, then we'll experiment a little bit. Oh, let's see. We got some cool stuff up here, so we'll put it up here. Hopefully we don't scare any brontosauruses. Why is... Okay, there my guy goes, finally. Wow, that was so difficult. Good job, Timmy. Why didn't it stop? Maybe it's supposed to be lagging out. Oh, no. The eggs hatched. Uh-oh. 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 It didn't rampage. Was it not close enough? Alright, we'll do 3 skulls this time. This is one where you don't see them. They reveal over time. So we're going to go to the bottom left. Timmy will get that reference. Alright. So, let's see what we can do now that we have 2 of these. Now, does she have more than one? Just the 2. Okay, so gouge. Summon twin claws that relentlessly tear at a target. Can be used in midair. I want to see what it does. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's... Okay, I like that. So it doesn't do as much damage, but it does do a lot more stagger, so that's good. Wicked Wheel. Perform a rising attack, striking all enemies in range and lifting them from the ground. Can be used in midair. I like that a lot. We're going to get some aerial play to our combat. And then, let's see what abilities we can unlock with Garuda. So, you get the basic ones. So we got Gouge. We got Deadly Embrace, which is the circle button. Okay. And then we got Wicked Wheel. What is this one? Rook's Gambit. Jump back. Is that like the heat wave? Yep, okay. Jump back, then deliver a punishing counter. If the jump evades an attack, the counter potency is increased. So it's another counter. Okay. And then Aerial Blast, which I can't afford that. I don't have that either. Damn. I want to unlock this just so I have it to mess with. And then upgrade. A lot of points to blow still. I don't want to upgrade those yet because they cost an awful lot. But this increases the distance, right? If I master it. Yep. Okay, so we'll do that. And then kind of want to do that to increase the timing window. But we've been doing okay without it, so maybe we'll leave it alone. I haven't really been using that yet. Although now that I have aerial stuff with Garuda, I might use it more. I think we'll hold on to our points for now. And just mess around with this new stuff. So I just hit the button to switch. I also noticed I was desyncing again slightly, so let me fix it. Hold on. I'll have to look into what's causing that and how to fix it, but I'm not going to pause the stream to do that. So this will pull them. So rather than dashing, I pull. And still do the magic bursts. I'm assuming this is still mostly throwing projectiles. Although the charge knocks him up, and then I can do more. That's cool. And then let's see, gouge. Damn. And then this one does what now? Oh, that's right. It's an aerial thing. And I know I can flip between them during combat, and that's where we're getting. But I'm going to mess around with the wind for just a little bit until I get the hang of it. Also, how open is this area? Seems pretty wide. Okay, I can't go that way yet. So we're just going to go... We're just going to go the way I'm supposed to go. Get over here. I wonder if they'll start introducing elemental weaknesses that enemies have. Oh yeah, and then what was the other ability of Garuda's that I could put on instead? It was the counter. I might do that instead of gouge. Yeah, let's mess around. Let's do that. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna teleport in, and we're gonna go up in the air. There we go. Oh, I didn't quite do it the way I wanted it to. That's okay. I need to read the. I forgot that when it first popped up with Garuda, it said that if I use one of the wind abilities to hit larger enemies when they're partially staggered, it does something special, and I forgot what it said. So, whoops. Let me look at what that was. I think it was under system. No, I don't care about that. Get me off the map. The combat message. Nope. 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 That's what it was. Deadly Embrace can be used to draw. Action can use to be topple larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches half. Okay, so once you've gotten their will gauge down under half, you can topple them. Okay. I think for now, I'm going to switch my square back to the gouge ability.
Oh, it's only me.
Going, are you trying to get yourself killed?
It's not me who's been playing with fire. Don't do things by halves, do you? This way. So if it wasn't you or him who freed the bears, who was it?
Good question. Someone who didn't have their hands full fighting a bloody harpy, I guess. But what matters is they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Just doing me job, like. So, what about his dominant?
Not we were so close.
Well, I can track him.
Why would you?
Sid told us about your family. Lost me own to Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
Move safely, brothers.
I reckon he likes you.
I used to think, and I still kind of feel this way, that Sid's voice is a little bit too deep for the way his character looks. It's like a little bit too raspy and gravelly.
My lady, you have to hold on. I'm going to get you.
She's having a total mental breakdown over losing Garuda. Barnabas,
Hold on to the coast,
the thief from the Bible.
At this pace, we won't make it by sunset.
He'll cast me out like all the others. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
She has an interesting accent. Oh my god!
What do we have here?
Fetch a good price, I reckon.
Well, we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't appraise our work.
Stay away.
She's completely out of it.
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore. Come on. Let's go home.
Is this it, Adolphus? My punishment for not listening to you.
You just know those guys are good at guitar.
This wretched world.
Why? Because they're good with an axe? They're axemen. Hell yeah, they are. Whoa! What's going on here? Oh, she's gonna transform fully. Yep. So she didn't lose it. Yep. This is what I thought she was gonna do when I was fighting her. This isn't even my final form. It's getting windy, Sid. She's breaking wind.
By the flames.
That's a big tornado. Fair point, Sid. You don't have to be such a yes man all the damn time. Say no. Take care of yourself before you take care of others. Enemies you can practice on. So when I get it under 50, like that, then I can pull him to the ground. Oh, I like that. Oh, fuck. What happens when you do deadly? Okay, nothing. Ooh, they gave me a good item too. Well, we're gonna go farm these bitches then. Let's take out a couple of them. Got another one. Yep. I don't know if those are guaranteed, but blue level crafting item. Let's go. Oops, hit the wrong button. I'm trying to pull her. It's not letting me. Oof! I keep hitting circle to dodge instead of R1, and I haven't been doing that the whole time I've been playing. That's weird. I think it's because I'm trying to do too many things at once. Didn't get one that time. I mean, there must be a timing window after they get break 50% where you can do it. There's another one. Is there what? One of them left? There might be two. There might be one here and one to the right. Ugh. I'm mashing at this point. I need to stop. Two of them. There's one there. There's one over there. That move she just did is called the M. Night Shyamalan. Why is it the M. Night? Oh, wait a minute. There's an item back here. Whee! Because it was a twist. It's true. Oh, I dodged too late. And I didn't dodge at all that time. Owie. Why would he be inside the giant windstorm? The map's even like Game of Thrones. See? See?
Was that the Dominant? The man who killed my brother? Are you absolutely certain? I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua. Now! I'm here, and so's Togo. Don't worry about us. You've been waiting for this. Go! Sid! Forgive me. Where did he go?
I'm gonna change this one to Heatwave. Since I was bitching about it during that boss fight. Whoa! Hello, Garuda. Yeah, we don't care about you. Old windbag. I'm here chasing down a figment of my imagination. Trying to chase the dragon. So wait a minute. The tree got uprooted and flew, but I'm still on my feet. Oh my god. That music, though.
I found you.
That's what I was gonna use. Oh, I dodged, but I was too early. For a second, I thought that was Final Fantasy making that whistle for Stream Raiders. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. I walked into it. Oh, wait, dude, I might just have to dodge right now. Dodge too early again. Oh, jeez. Right in the eye. Crazy that a dude can just beat a god like that. Also, I feel like she missed a big opportunity by mostly just being on her hands and knees, like sitting right in front of me during that fight. She should have been swooping and diving and throwing feathers at me and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Dorothy. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Reminds me of the tornado from the beginning of the... Oh, crap, her arm came back. I wondered. So that means he killed his own brother? These graphics are gorgeous. It's a giant kaiju fight. Alright, so squares melee, triangles range, R1's evade. Charge at enemy. All ability to... Okay. Oof. There we go. Let's go. Rip her wings off. Skyfall, that's a 007 movie. Not Daniel Craig. Boom. Ow. I didn't know the timing on that. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, God, that hurt. Again, I feel like her fighting me on the ground is her mistake. I spoke too soon. These cutscenes are so freaking anime and polished. They run so smoothly. I'm gonna eat some chicken wings. I screwed it up. The man's his own brother. I hit dodge instead of attack. Like a fool. Yeah, that sucked. Because it's checking chat. It's my own fault. My hubris. There we go. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh. Oh! They also took a lot of inspiration from Attack on Titan in this game, for sure. Oh! Some fried chicken. Telling you, rip her wings off. Oh! Oh my god. Leveled up. Twice. That was nutty.
Control it, Clive. It's you, isn't it, Clive?
Is he beating her corpse?
Stop this! Now!
It's Father Time. Like Gandalf, even.
I said stop!
That's like what's going on in Canada right now.
The ghost you've been chasing was inside you all along.
I wonder. They make it. They hint at that when it happens.
I'll be damned if I know what that means.
There was a person locked in that tower that was being tortured with that girl. And then I don't know if when he was chasing that hooded figure, if that was just again, like I said, I made the joke, am I chasing a figment of my imagination? I wasn't really joking because I thought that he was Ifrit. So
Why did you have to listen to him? Beggar. This can't be what you wanted, can it?
it's the Battle of the Bastards. Oh.
King is bold, desperate. Will you engage him personally, Your Highness? Of course. Gregor's breath fill your wings.
Muhammad? Oh shit. Oh my god. Look how many legs that horse has. He just blasts 10,000 of his own men. So because of cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, this is definitely going to be the last Stream Raiders battle of the night. he must remember doing it.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
Oh, he's full naked.
You're awake.
It must be morning, I see.
Just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you. Who is? Hey?
Kill me. It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah!
I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type. I'll see you in the hall.
What are you going to do now? There's what he has to say.
Hold the show. We're doing Stream Raiders. We finally have a second to do it. We're going to collect our rewards, close out Stream Raiders, and play Final Fantasy for about 10 more minutes. So, goodbye, Stream Raiders. It's been real. There we go. All right, we're back in the hideaway.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
New things at the forge, eh? Ooh. Okay, so, oh, I only have to, okay. You get it for free, basically, for beating Garuda. That's cool. So then, okay, let's make it.
Lost you a good one.
Not yet. Dark Sash. Which money do I have? Because we may buy that instead of crafting it. let me go see what I can buy first before I craft.
Yes? What? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
How much money do I have? 10K? Damn. Hmm. I don't even know what to buy. Why don't we?
You'll not find a better price than that. It's rubbing me blind, you know.
So, okay. The reason I'm considering buying the Bastard Sword is then I can upgrade it. I think the special weapons that you make you can't upgrade. I think I'm gonna buy either one of those. I think I'm gonna go craft instead.
Finished, are you?
And here's what I will say. So, when you pre-order the game, you get a sword, and that sword has 130 attack power. I didn't want to use it at the beginning of the game because it was like twice as strong as the sword they first give you almost. But now I'm at the point where this one's actually slightly stronger. So I might actually use this for a little while instead and then switch over to this. How do you... How's it sorting those?
Make it quick. What do you want?
Yeah. Well, and we'll go ahead. We'll make this just to see what it can upgrade
Cost
to.
you a good while.
And we will make that.
No scratches, right?
We'll make that.
Last you a good while.
And then see what we can do is the Bastard Sword can get upgraded. But then it's just it's another 130. Well, I mean, it's kind of like a waste. I'll do it anyway, I guess.
Your best work, but it'll do. That should do you.
Sure.
You can thank me later.
And then what do we want equipped? Yeah, I think that's it. Did I get another good necklace or something in that? Yeah. Yep. So what's this one? Swap out that for. Okay. I do want to see what that other. So that's what the Braveheart looks like. I want to see what Stormcry looks like. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So main quest is here. Ooh, and there's something new with the stone. What is it? So this is like a training grounds area. Hall of Virtue. That's just like the training area. Arcade mode. Replay any previously cleared stage. Yeah, I do think this is cool. You can basically replay through parts of the game for a score chase. I don't know if it gives you anything. Like, I don't know if I can unlock special gear or equipment that way, but I think that's cool. And then you can replay through part of the part of the game. Also, I think so. This one says you can replay parts of the game, and it says treasure coffer data is retained. So I think that means any gear that you opened or treasure you opened will still be open. But if you missed something, you can go back and pick up a chest, which is really cool because in a story-based game like Final Fantasy, you normally can't go back and get chests if you miss them. I'm gonna click on this and see what we can do. I don't know if we'll do one right now. In arcade mode, you can re-challenge previously completed stages and be scored. Points are awarded for performance. The more complex your techniques, the higher your score, C, B, A, or S. Successfully perform techniques. Okay, that shows you how to get those points. While level consumable items and gear are predetermined, iconic abilities can be customized. Also, equipment restrictions don't apply to accessories. So yeah, I don't know if it's just you can do the Great Wood, you can do Care Norvent, or you can do Eye of the Tempest. That's cool. And you can even toggle so the cutscenes turn off. Huh. That's really cool. So I wonder if it's just for fun, or maybe there's a leaderboard, or I don't know. I'll have to see that later. And then Hall of Virtue. Let's see. We might dink around in here for a second, and then end the stream here. I basically just wanted to see the two weapons in action. Oh, I'm way out of sync in audio. Oh, I can't. Can I change my gear? Normally, you can't change your gear in combat. Will it let me do it here? Oh, it resets it though. Oh, interesting. When you hold square in Garuda form, it's still a fire blade. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and there's a way to hold on. There's a way to we're gonna end the training and save our game here and end the stream right at 11. But hey, we got an extra hour of stream time tonight, which is great. I should be back on Wednesday night streaming this game some more. I probably will play it a little bit off stream, so I'm not going to just play it on stream here. But if anything major happens, I will get you guys caught up. Thanks for joining me on this Monday night as we check out Final Fantasy XVI, and I will see you guys next time.